Okay, hi, my name is Maria Wilson. I'm a professional guitarist from the Harrisburg, Hershey, Pennsylvania area, and I have been teaching for over 20 years in the area and have studied with some of the best fingerstyle and classical guitarists in the country. Today I'm going to go over just some basic right hand technique that applies towards fingerstyle and classical guitar. Okay, we're going to work on what they call your thumb, index, middle, and third finger follow through with your right hand. Okay, my thumb is going to be placed here on the E string on the top. I'm going to have a slight arch, and my arm is basically going to be draped over the bodice, the back end of the guitar. So my thumb is going to be on the E string, my index is going to be on the G string, lined up on the G string, and then my middle finger on the B string, on the second string, and then my third finger, my ring finger, on the first string. Now, what's going to happen is, I'm going to lift my hand up here, is my fingers are going to be lined up, but my follow through is going to look like this. My thumb's going to come across, it's going to hit the edge of the first finger, and then my first finger is going to follow through into the palm of my hand. The second finger will follow behind it, and then my third finger behind that. So it looks like this. So it's thumb, index, middle, third. Okay? So we want complete follow through so we have complete resonance when we hit each string, especially the third finger. That's the toughest one to get the resonance out of the E string. So it's going to look like this. Okay, there's my placement. Thumb, index, middle, third. Okay, E, G, B, E. So if I play this slowly, this is what the movement looks like. And then it's going to release, and then it's going to go back to the same spots on the strings. Backwards, it'll be thumb, index, middle, third, middle, index. Now what we want is that for the fingers, basically we're going to work knuckles forward. We don't want to be moving the hand when we're finger picking or playing classical guitar. We basically just want the knuckles forward and the muscles that are in the tips of your fingers to be doing kind of like the swiping across the strings as far as that goes. So what's going to end up happening is the fingers will kind of work loosely together but also be very independent of each other. So if I were to play this a little bit quicker and give it that effect, this is what it would sound like. Your basic, again, thumb, index, middle, and third finger pattern. If I want to change up the pattern a little bit, okay, here's another commonly used pattern. It's thumb, thumb, index, middle. If I were to do that, all I'm doing is I'm dropping my thumb to the G or the D string. With the follow through the thumb, index, and middle for that, also for that pattern. Okay, here's a pattern that is used constantly. This is my favorite finger picking pattern in both country guitar, fingerstyle guitar, classical guitar. It's used, like example, the song Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. Also, Danny's Song by Kenny Loggins uses this finger picking pattern, plus like thousands of other finger style tunes and classical tunes. So the pattern is this: it's thumb, middle, thumb, index. So it's thumb on the E string, middle finger on the B string, and then thumb on the D, and then index on the G. So it sounds like this. It's thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index. So if I were to play it fast, it would sound like this. So anyway, that gives you some really good ideas here as far as like how to apply your right hand just for some basic finger picking patterns. Versus, you know, if you're a guitarist who's like primarily rhythm, this will give you some more variation to what to do with your right hand. If you have any questions or want information on lessons, please give me a call at 717-564-2424, or you can email me at mwilsonproductions@gmail.com.